I'm appalled by them. First of all, it was completely out of line. She had no business saying what she said. You know, you're a judge in a court of law. Handle the law. We're not interested in your opinions in that regard, especially when they're ill-informed. That's number one. Why am I taking such a strong position against this lady? Charlie Strong just got there. He was hired December 11th. What are you talking about? He just arrived at the school. To me, how are you holding him accountable for something? This is the same Charlie Strong that went from Louisville to Texas. One of the first things he did, Max, was clean house. All of the bad apples, people who were acting up or whatever. A matter of fact, people were on national television telling Charlie Strong to calm down. We know character is important. We know discipline is important. We know behavior matters, but damn, you got to win some football games. You can't get rid of everybody. I mean, this is who we were talking about here. Charlie Strong. If there is anybody that has been dogged about character, about discipline, about representing your institution in the right way, it is Charlie Strong. The problem with Charlie Strong is that he didn't win enough damn football games at Texas, which is why he's now at South Florida. It's certainly that he didn't care about character and he didn't care about a player's behavior. This is a direct assault on his character by a woman who happens to be a judge who clearly knows nothing about him, nothing about what he stands for. And she stepped over the line on this, and she needs to be called out about it. The nerve of her to say such a thing about Charlie Strong, the man in his program. Just because you graduated from South Florida, well, why ain't you held accountable then? You're an alumnus, right? You know, you contribute to the school, I assume. How come you're not held accountable for it? More so than a dude that just got there this past December. It's an atrocious dialogue or diatribe, rather, by her. And she should be ashamed of herself for jumping to that conclusion about Charlie Strong. He does not deserve that. That judge, Margaret Taylor, she's absolutely wrong. Absolutely.
We're not going to disagree about this. There's no argument to be had between you and I here, Stephen A. I concur. Look, before I get to Charlie Strong, let's look at the facts of this situation. The first transgressor at USF, he kicked off the team. That's already taken care of. Now there's another one. Before the matter is adjudicated and he's going to decide what to do, this judge uses it as a kind of public forum to dress him down. I agree with you. It takes a lot of nerve. In fact, it's outrageous. Charlie Strong's calling card, as you mentioned, is ethically upright behavior to the point that, and I always liked Charlie Strong as a coach, and I think he wasn't given enough time in his last job. If you look at his history, it takes him a few years to get it the way he wants it, and then he does well. And I don't think he was given enough time, to tell you the truth. But the criticism is, as you pointed out, Stephen A., yeah, we get it, character is important, but the most important thing is winning football games. And if there's a knock against Charlie Strong as a college football coach, is sometimes it seems he doesn't think that's the most important thing. He thinks doing things the right way is the most important thing, and that you will be rewarded ultimately by winning football games. But if you don't, you know what? You did it the right way. Charlie Strong is everything you want in a college football coach. And so when you look at the fact that he already kicked the first guy out, the first player out, and now the second one, before it's decided, and he likely, of course, if it looks bad, he's going to kick the next guy out too. He's dressed down on this issue is particularly outrageous. This judge is there to judge state law, not college football programs, but I believe that she used it as an opportunity to grandstand. That's what it seems like to me.